So it's my Monday. This is my regular week to work. Stopped here at the rest area. On my way over to the Damonte ranch store, which is in just outside of Reno there. Got pallets. Take that over to the pallet yard over McCarran, and then over to McCarran. Might be week 2 doing groceries. That's alright. I'd rather do it now than in the dead of winter. So, I know I said last week I wasn't going to do Labor Day weekend, but man, couldn't help myself. I think I'm going to land up working Labor Day weekend and end of the week. Trying to get extra cash going. Leaving for Hawaii here this September, so make a little extra money there. Enjoy the trip a little bit more. No, we're not going to Maui. We're going to Kauai. So 10 days in Kauai. Maybe I'll check out some of the trucking over there and see what it's like. Definitely nothing with sleepers, obviously, but I'm kind of curious. So there'll probably be a video about that. So from the Del Monte Ranch store there in Reno, which had came from Red Bluff, I was supposed to take pallets over to the pallet yard and then over to McCarran, but they didn't have any pallets. It was kind of a mess, actually. They had a lock on the air supply line on the trailer. Apparently they were going to load something else on there. Well, they didn't load anything and they lost the key. So this is one of those times where, you know, it kind of eats up your time. Had to wait around. People were looking for the key. They finally found it, and then I took an empty over to McCarran. Once I did that, they gave me a Visalia, which is pretty cool because it's a dry grocery, so it's just one store, drop and hook, which that's what happened. I dropped and hooked. And from there, I went over to a, I forget what it's called, something mill. Can't remember the name, but anyway, it's just right down the road there from Visalia. Picked up, but basically they make dog food, and a full load of that, and it was pretty heavy. Here, check out the weigh slip. Oh yeah, I love it when that happens. Didn't even have to move an axle or nothing. But if I had any more fuel, that might have been a problem. So as you can see, it's a pretty heavy load, but it worked out nicely. And so on my way to Apple Valley and see what they got. Well, actually I know what I got. They're giving me a Vista, California, which is a first truck Vista, south of Temecula, north of San Diego. They're off of 15. Pretty easy drop and hook. And did that. Now I'm over here in Pico Rivera at Kiko, and this goes up to Red Bluff. So that's what's happening. And got a little surprise there at Apple Valley. They had a little taco feast because of they reached a milestone with their miles, so got to enjoy that. Check it out. Heck yeah, free tacos, sweet deal. Yeah, I'm down here in Apple Valley, and they got taco truck. So just hit this place at the perfect time. So from Apple Valley, they gave me the load going down to Vista, California, which is down south of Temecula, north of San Diego. Pretty easy delivery, just went in, dropped off in the morning. And then they got me going to Kiko here in Pico Rivera, which is, oh, somebody's in my way here, hold on. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Somebody pulled into where I need to back in at. There's a ton of people here. Really tight. I sat in the street for a minute or two and realized something wasn't right. So I walked around and talked to another Walmart driver. It's one of those cluster Fs, I guess you could say. So I poked myself up in this corner here. As soon as this Walmart driver pulls out, I'm backing into number 8. I'm going to ask him how long he's been here. This could be one of those deals where it could be an hour or two, who knows. But that's okay. It's no big deal because I'm going back to Red Bluff, so most likely I'm going to get all my driving hours in, and shouldn't affect my pay unless it's something really ridiculous, and I'll let you know if it is. But not a bad back end, really. So actually, if I walk down here, you get a better look here. I'm glad I didn't get one of those spots down there. Oh, that guy's in the way. Well, anyway, behind that trailer right there is a bunch of trailers they had parked in the parking lot. That was the guy I had moved right now. As you can see, that poor Walmart driver down there is wiggling his way back and forth. I think he's backing it into the hole. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't get one of those doors. So, oh, I've seen worse. Hell, I can pull forward up into that. So in the month of August, I basically started on the first, like 30 days of updates. I wanted to do it every day, but I didn't get it every day, but quite a few days. And so if whoever's been following, you know that you've seen what we do if we run out of Red Bluff going up into Washington and Oregon. I did that solid for the first 2 weeks, I think. Then last week I did solely just going over to McCarran over by Reno, Nevada. Did groceries, running them over the hills, Central Valley, and things like that. Now this week I started out doing some groceries, but then they had me go down here to Southern California, and I landed up doing, I'm in the driveway here, so I guess I better get out of the way. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that, a little bit noisy. So I landed up doing a load down to Apple Valley, and so from there they gave me a Vista, California, which Vista is down south of Temecula and north of San Diego. Pretty easy drop and hook. This morning I did that, and now I am at a vendor here in Pico Rivera, and I know there's been discussion online about how you can't make money down in LA and just things to that nature. And I mean, there is an argument to be made there for sure, because you can definitely get some bad days working down here, but so far everything's been good. I am at this vendor here called Kiko, and I'm gonna be here a while, but you know, for me it's not gonna be that big of a deal because I go to Red Bluff after this. So you know, I may eat up some of my hours just sitting here, but I mean, I'm gonna probably get all my drive hours in, and I'm only working 5 days this week, so you know, it's not gonna affect my pay, and I don't need to save any more hours, because on the 5th day I'll have plenty of hours. But so I mean, that's a recap of what I've been doing the last 30 days. And so I've held off on some of these bigger videos about particular topics. Pretty much just been doing like a vlog thing. I'll keep doing it. I'll do one or two, you know, here and there, you know, each week, but try to get some more informative ones out. But since I'm here, there is something I want to show you. Let me flip this camera around. So here we are, we're at Kiko in Pico Rivera. There's a Kiko up in the Bay Area, which it is much easier. Basically, you just drop in, drop and hook, and leave. But what I wanted to show you was here at Walmart. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a driver with a nickname or a CB handle on the side there. It says She Devil. And so basically, you can do that kind of thing here at Walmart. They have some rules to it, but I mean, you can put your CB handle on the side. I'm not sure what else. I actually had a paper somewhere that told me the rules on it, but you know, if you're into that kind of thing, you know, Walmart, they're okay with that. They just got some guidelines, that's all. So yeah, kind of a cool thing, I think. So anyway, there's the update on what I've been doing. Here, let me throw some things in here that what I've actually been doing here the last couple of days. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the wrap up on the last 3 days, miles and pay. So first day was my Monday, and it's always a little bit short because you don't have that layover on there. But I had landed up at 481 miles, and I think that was running. Yeah, that was running over the mountain over Donner Pass. Made $371. So not too bad. It was all right. Second day, which was yesterday, I got 519 miles. I got it written down over here. 519 miles. Made 448. So $10 over my ADP, because right now my ADP is 438. Not a bad day. Really good, actually. And then today, it didn't go as well. I think earlier I was saying that basically I'll be fine because, I'll just be driving. Well, I was fine until I got to the Grapevine. Huge backup. I don't know if it went on for an hour. Maybe it went on for 40 minutes. Quite a while. I couldn't believe it. 2 mile an hour. All because we lost a lane or two. And I think there was a truck broke down. But overall, it was pretty senseless. So I only got 410 miles today. So I made $385. And that's not bad, considering, I missed out on, gosh, what did I miss out on? About 2 hours of driving, or hour and a half, something like that, because, my 14 was counting down. So, it's not a loss. It's good. I'm pretty good with that. So that's what I got for you. And on my Thursday and Friday, which will be tomorrow and the next day, I'll give you the lowdown on that here in a day or two. All right. Catch you guys later.